Let the bloodbath continue. Quarter number 3. Back underway here on the Next Network. Sorry, about a minute and a half has gone by in quarter number 3, but we had some technical difficulties getting the stream actually started, but we're all up and running now, so that's all that matters. It is a 30-point Clippers lead. The Clippers have 16 threes in the first half. The NBA record in a half is 17, so they came close to it, 1 3 shy. And the record in the game is 25. Basically, that's all that I'm watching this game, let alone broadcasting this game for, is to see if that record is going to go down, as Paul George will nail a layup. I want to see if we can watch some history being made, because let's face it, this game's absolutely over. I mean, it's a 32-point Clipper lead right now. There's been really no positive for the Pelicans, as that shot will fall for Brandon Ingram. Now it's back to a 30-point game. Yay! Ingram is 10. Here's Kawhi out to Morris. Morris mid-range. Nope. Rebound Holiday. Back out to Zion. Zion has it. Let's see what the kids got. Zion Williamson. Did they draw the charge? They did not. He drew the block. Zion will shoot 2 at the line. Kawhi Leonard playing defense. He tried to draw the block. Tried to draw the charge. He failed. Zion's free throw will not go, and the mop people will come in. Zion has 6 points in 13 minutes, 3 for 7 from the field. He just missed a free throw here. He hasn't been great. He hasn't been horrible. But, I mean, compared to the rest of his teammates, he's actually been pretty good. Zion's free throw will fall. It's a 29-point game. All right, here we go. Paul George has it. George driving into Zubac. Zubac will draw the foul. Now he'll shoot 2 at the line. There we go. And again, now this loss here for the Pelicans, it's amazing that I'm just like, I'm not even penciling. I'm not penciling. I'm giving the Pelicans the loss. And we are not even 4 full minutes into the third quarter, and I am talking about what this loss does for the Pelicans. And it's not premature. If anything, it took me too long to talk about this here, as Lonzo's 3 will miss. This loss for the Pelicans will put them 4.5 games. Well, yeah, that'll put them. No, I'm sorry, I put them 4 games back on the Grizzlies, either 4 or 4.5 games back. And either way, it'll all but eliminate them at this point right now. I mean, they're so far behind. It's going to be so difficult for them to make it. Well, I mean, do they play Portland at any point? Let's take a look at the Pelicans' upcoming schedule. Okay. The Pelicans is free throw not going. The Pelicans play. Oh, it doesn't say on here. Okay, so let's go on over here. Trying to see the Pelicans are going to be playing after this game. Do they play Portland? That's what I want to know, if they play Portland or not. They play daily lineups. Maybe that'll. Whoa, what's this? All right, here we go. Now I got something. That's cool, but that does not really help me, though. It's a cool screen, though. Pelicans' upcoming schedule. Here we go. So they're playing the Clippers tonight. They play the Grizzlies on Monday at 6:30, and I'm actually pretty sure I'm on the call for that game. Am I? I'm double checking right now. I believe I'm on the call for that. Oh, we don't have any. When's that game? That game is on the 3rd. No, I am not. I'm calling Lakers Jazz that day. Okay, so they play the Grizzlies on the 3rd, then they play the Kings on the 6th, Wizards on the 7th, Spurs on the 9th, Kings on the 11th, Magic on the 13th. Okay. So right now, it's the Clippers at one point led by 34. Let's take a look at some stats here. The Clippers are shooting 49.1% from the field. The Pelicans are shooting a surprisingly not that much worse, 40.8% from the field. However, they are shooting a significantly worse 26.3% from three-point range compared to the Clippers' 60.7%. The Clippers are shooting 68.4% from the line. Is the Pelicans are actually beating in that category. Is the Pelicans are shooting 73.3%. Some individual stats here in this game. Oh, and by the way, looking at it here, the Pelicans have 31 total rebounds and the Clippers 26. The Pelicans have 5 offensive rebounds, Clippers have 4, and then the Pelicans have 26 defensive rebounds to the Clippers 22. The Clippers have 17 assists to the Pelicans 14. The Clippers have 8 steals and 2 blocks. The Pelicans have 0 steals and 0 blocks. The Pelicans have 14 turnovers in this game. The Clippers have 2. Looking at the box score here now, individually, for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram has 14, Zion is 7, Favors is 12, Lonzo is 7, Holiday is 4, Redick is 8, Jackson Hayes and Melly have 2, everyone else scoreless right now. For the Clippers, Kawhi is 20, Paul George is 18, Reggie Jackson is 12, JaMychal Green and Landry Shamet have 6, Patrick Beverley has 9, Marcus Morris is 9, Ivica Zubac has 6. Pelicans just score is currently 86-59. Clipper lead. Clippers got to start making some threes if they want to have any chance of the record here. Of course, at 25, the Cleveland Cavaliers broke their record against the Atlanta Hawks a couple years back, as Kawhi Leonard will get rejected at the rim by Derek Favors. Here is a driving layup, which will connect by Josh Hart. Josh Hart, that is his first points of the day, cutting the lead to 24 now. Here's Paul George. Paul George for 3. That's good. That's 17. 18. Sorry. So they did hit one. I didn't see it. So they have 18 threes right now. Only 7 away from the NBA record. Here is Ingram. Brandon Ingram has it. Screen set. And it was an illegal one. Derek Favors is calling the illegal screen. And out will come Brandon Ingram. In will... Oh, never mind. Timeout called, actually. We will be right back. You are watching NBA Basketball on the Next Network. The bloodbath will continue right after this. Absolute bloodbath here on the next network as Paul George will take a free throw and extends the bloodbath even more. Brandon Ingram, I believe, has a tech. It's a 29-point lead. All right, got to update the ticker here real quick as the 76ers and Pacers first quarters come to an end. So I got to change that to second quarter. There we go. Okay. Now, here we go. Here's a three-pointer. No good. Rebound brought in by Lonzo Ball. The Clippers currently have 18 three-pointers. 18 threes for the Clippers right now. The NBA record, for those wondering, is 25. So they have 19 threes, not 18. They have 19. So they are 6 away from that mark. And we are with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a very realistic chance that we could see that record fall here tonight. Here's Paul George. That falls. Is that a three or not? I don't know. It's a three. That is 20. That is 23 pointers in this game. That's Paul George's 8th. But man, Josh Hart stolen by Kawhi. Kawhi driving in. Fouled. He will now shoot 2 at the line. It is 96-61 right now. 35-point lead for the Clippers. And they're going to try and extend their 35-point lead right now. By the way, the Pacers are leading the 76ers 35-29 right now. TJ Warren has 19 points right now. Victor Oladipo is playing in that game. Kawhi's free throw will drop. It is now a 36-point lead as some guys will come out. Man, Paul George is 8 three-pointers right now. Wow. He will check out. Something tells me he might not be in for a little while longer. Kawhi Leonard nails the next one. It is now a 37-point Clipper lead. The biggest blowout in Clippers history is a 49-point win earlier this season against the Hawks. Earlier this season, they defeated the Hawks by 49. That's the biggest win, that's the biggest blowout in Clippers history. We could see that record fall as well, as they're currently up by 37, as Redick's shot will not go. This has been just all LA since the beginning. I think there was a 5-0 run the Pelicans went on early in the game. Other than that, it just that's like the lone bright spot for the Pelicans. All game was like a 5-0 run, like 5 minutes into the first quarter. They went on like a 5-0, 6-0 run. Other than that, it's been all Clippers. And they were down by too much for that 5 or 6-0 run. They were still down by like 10. 3-pointer, no good for the Pelicans. Pelicans are 6 for 22. Blocked shot there. Nice play there by the Pelicans and Josh Hart in particular, as he was fouled. The New Orleans Pelicans have 6 made threes in this game. The Pelicans are 6 for 22 from 3-point range. The Clippers are 20 for 34. That is an insane number. Every statistical category except for rebounds, the Clippers are up in. Here's a 3-pointer, which did not go. Ivica Zubac's getting the rebound. Here is Kawhi. Kawhi fouled. Trying to get it to 100 before the... If Kawhi sinks 2 free... never mind. Are they going to... Yeah, they are. Well, neither way. First, we're going to a commercial break. But after the commercial break, Kawhi's going to shoot 2 free throws. If Kawhi makes them both, the Clippers will have 100 points before the Pelicans get to 65. Remember, this is maybe the biggest game the Pelicans are playing all season long. Haven't shown up. You're watching NBA Basketball on the Next Network. We'll be right back. NBA blowouts here on the Next Network as Kawhi Leonard will nail the first free throw. And here is the second one for Kawhi Leonard. And he got it. The Los Angeles Clippers have reached 100 points before the Pelicans reach 65. Man. This has been a horrible game. I will not lie to you. Here's a three. No good. Rebound by Zubac. Here's Kawhi on the board. Kawhi Leonard has it. Kawhi Leonard driving in. No. Rebound by Zubac. Great rebound by Zubac. Jackson for three. Good. Reggie Jackson for three. And that is three-pointer number 21 for the Clippers. Only 4 away from the record. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Oh, I just heard from Mike Breen that the record is actually 27, not 25. So they still have 6 to go. But still, that's definitely doable. But a lot less likely. But still, extremely possible. Josh Hart out here. Nice pass into the corner for three. No good. Rebound brought in. And the Pelicans miraculously get 2 more points to make it a 40-point game. The Clippers have led by 42 points at one point. The Clippers have been on a 17-0 run at one point in this game. Here's a Kawhi step back. No. Rebound brought in. Here's J.J. Redick. And Jackson will tip it out of bounds. Pelicans will retain the ball. If I'm the Clippers, obviously, I don't know if they're going for this or not. I don't think they probably aren't. But, I mean, well, if they want to, some players are, players aren't. But the record... Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, both out of the game. I don't think we're going to see Paul George or Kawhi for the rest of this one. JJ Redick a 3. That will fall, and the Pelicans get their 7th three-pointer of the day. All right. Shot no good. Hart rebounds it in here. Redick for 3. No good. Rebound brought in by JaMychal Green. Each team has 3 timeouts going into the fourth quarter. Just so you know. Not that it'll be important, but just so you know. Here's a 3-point maybe for Reggie Jackson. Maybe? No, just kidding. But here's a corner 3 that will actually be attempted, and it will not go. 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter of play. Clippers are winning by a little bit. Just by a little bit. Just a little bit. Here is Nicolo Melli. Melli for 3. That will not fall. Here is a half-court heave, which will barely miss. And it is 103-66. Headed in to the fourth quarter. You're watching NBA Blowouts on the Next Network. NBA blowouts on the next network. Fourth quarter underway. Clippers are up 103-66 on the Pelicans. It's borderline mean out there right now. Clippers are 21 3-pointers in this game. 21. 37-point game. Interesting. Michael Green, they're highlighting right now. Now, hey, keep in mind, we could see history being made. Because if the Pelicans come back and win, it would be a 42-point comeback. That would be the largest comeback in NBA history. So, potentially historic thing won't happen in this game. But hey, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. But it won't happen. We're realistic here on the next network. That quarter was only separated by 5 points, though. If we're scoring based off the third quarter, and third quarter alone, it's 26-21 Clippers. So it's actually a pretty close game. The only problem is the Clippers won the second quarter 40-20. As the free throws will drop. And Landry Shamet will take one more free throw here. It's 104-68. The biggest win in Clippers history was earlier this season when they defeated the Atlanta Hawks by 49. There's a chance we could see that broken tonight. Here's a layup that will not connect. Here's a three. Nope. Come on, guys. Start hitting some threes. We need to see the record be broken. You guys are running low on time. You need 6 threes in the quarter. That's not likely. They're not going to. I mean, how many threes are you going to attempt in this quarter, realistically, when you already made 21? You're up by so many. It's not like there's any kind of sense of urgency on the Clippers side, as there shouldn't be. So, what's the Clippers franchise record for threes in the game? Is this it? Clippers single game records. All right. Clippers. 18. So yes, this is the biggest. This is the most threes the Clippers have ever made in a game. So they can stop making threes. They will at least have that record intact. Oh my god. Yeah. And as Jeff Van Gundy just pointed out, just like a real game, some fans have actually left the game. The courtside seats. They've started to leave because they know it's over. I mean, just like a real game. They know it's over. There's no point in staying. Shamet back out to him. Green layup. No good. Rebound is not going to be brought in by anyone. The Clippers will retain possession. Shamet back out. Here's Patterson for three. Good. There's another one. That is 22 for the Clippers. It is a 38-point game right now here on the Next Network. The Next will immediately follow this game, where we will give you our thoughts on the opening days of the NBA and NHL, and, well, the last couple days of the MLB as well, as the Clippers hit another three. That's 23. They're getting there. It's getting good for that. I'll give them that. It is a 41-point game. I mean, this is unbelievable. They're laughing on the bench right now. The NBA record is 27 three-pointers by the Houston Rockets last season. And they are at 23. The franchise record is 24. So Google was wrong again. Here's Amir Coffey in the game. Here's Jermichael Green. My God. Timeout called. 8.5 minutes left to go. It's getting ugly. Well, no, I'm just kidding. It's been ugly. You're watching the NBA on the Next Network. We might be potentially. They're looking at something. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know why it matters, for that matter. They're looking to see if there is a flagrant foul. Amir Coffey is who they are looking at. See if it's a common or flagrant foul. And I once again raise the question, does it matter? Why are we taking time here? This game has been decided at halftime, okay? Nobody cares. What's up? What's your question? What is your question, Marvin? Okay, we're not looking at that link. If you have a basketball question, you can ask me. It's a picture. All right. Well, is it halftime yet? 76ers Clippers? There we go. So that was for nothing. $8:26 to play in this game. Here is a driving layup that will connect. It is 111 to 74 in this game. 8 minutes to play. Broadcasting here on Sportscaster on the Next Network and the Basketball Broadcast Network, as well as YouTube and Twitch. Three-pointer will not connect. Remember, Pelicans in this game, if the win would have been massive. And it just didn't happen. All right, here we go. And by the way, Tim Reynolds asked a great question on Twitter, and I'd like to CC Alvin Gentry on the question of, if you fire your head coach during the bubble, would that replacement have to quarantine? Should have a question. Is Alvin Gentry? I'd fire him after this game. Immediately following this game is the next. Myself and Michael giving you guys our thoughts on the latest from the NBA, NHL, and MLB. We're going to give you guys our thoughts on C.J. Mosley, the former Raven, opting out of play, as well as giving our personal numbers 1 through 50 of our top 100 players list. You can catch that on Sportscaster, YouTube, and Twitch the next immediately following this game. It is 133-74, Clipper lead. 113-76 Clipper lead is what I should say after that shot by Nicolo Melli connected. Here is that. I mean, these guys are. Here's a corner three. Nope. Commercial time. We'll be right back. NBA basketball on the next network. We'll be right back right after this. Bloodbath Central. Bloodbath Central here on the next network. Nicolo Melli drills the first free throw. Oh my God, this game has been horrible. To think, man, I had a choice today. I had a choice if I wanted to broadcast this game or Lakers Raptors. Clippers Pelicans. Pelicans basically playing for their season. I'm thinking, all right, that's going to be an exciting game. This game was decided by halftime. 6.5 minutes left to go. Joakim Noah in the game. Let's see him hit a three. That'd be exciting. It's a breakaway steal here. Josh Hart finishes it on the dunk. Lakers Raptors coming up right after this on ESPN. But instead of that, you're going to want to watch the next. 113-79. 6:02 left to play. Free throws coming up. The and one was connected, so 113-81, I should say. And now here is the free throw. That'll fall. 113-82. Here comes the comeback. We are over halfway through the fourth quarter. Thank God. Here's a three. Connects. That's 24. That's 3 away from the NBA record, which I don't think they'll hit, but that does tie the franchise record. So there you go. I don't think they're going to be able to get to 27, though. I doubt they're even going to try 3 more threes, let alone make 3 more threes in this game. I mean, you don't see it unless they're trying for the record, which it doesn't really seem like they are, considering how little 3-pointers have been attempted in this game. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, they have not played all quarter long. They won't play the rest of the quarter. It's 116-83 by Nicolo Melli made the first free throw, and here's the second trying to make it 116-84. And he cannot. Joakim Noah brings down the rebound. Amir Coffey taking it up. Coffey. Guarded by Alexander Walker. Stolen by Jackson Hayes. Here goes Melli up the court. Melli up. Layup. Good. And the foul. Now the Pelicans are doing good offensively. A little late. Free throw, no good. Got to update the ticker here. Here we go. No good. Free shots will fall. Here we go. Layup and a slam in for the Clippers. Of course, calling this Clippers game on the radio in LA is Noah Eagle, friend of the show. Oh! Yeah, it won't count, but a nice slam there. 118-87. Pacers are up 61-55 on the 76ers at the half. The Thunder defeated the Jazz earlier today, and the Heat defeated the Nuggets earlier today. Here's a shot that will fall. Just kidding, neither of them did. 4 minutes left in this game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has it. Back into Jackson Hayes on the layup. He's played well. I've been impressed by Jackson Hayes in this game. Let's take a look here at some individual stats for each side. This game is getting slightly less embarrassing on the scoreboard, and in fact, it's actually kind of respectable now, as it's 118-91. The Pelicans have actually played decent in this quarter, half decent at least. In fact, the Pelicans are actually, I believe, hold on, let me before I say, let me double check. Pelicans, yes, the Pelicans are actually winning this quarter. 25-15, Pelicans up over the Clippers in this quarter. So, hey, New Orleans has turned it around. Here comes the comeback in the next 3-4 minutes. Just kidding. But some team stats this game. The field goal percentage is almost identical in this game, believe it or not. With the Pelicans, here's a three-pointer. Good. So the field goal percentage, the Pelicans actually are leading now. 44.3% field goal percentage. The Clippers, 43.9%. The Clippers, 54.5% from downtown. The Clippers, 28.6%. Clippers, 75.9% from the line, with the Pelicans, 61.5%. Timeout called. And I will give, that's it for the team stats, and I will give you the rest of the stats, the individual stats, when we return. You are watching NBA basketball on the Next Network, the next immediately following this game. We'll be right back. Well, you stayed because you wanted to hear the individual stats, because you sure didn't want to hear about this game. Here are the individual stats here in this one, as it's actually a relatively, it's actually like legit, it's a respectable-ish final score here right now. That's 118-96. This should show Marcus Morris, Kawhi. We got 3 minutes left. This has been, at one point, the Clippers had a 42-point lead. Now it's a somewhat respectable game, so that's good. But this game has been absolutely horrible. I'm not lying to you people. Oh my God. It's mercifully almost over, though, so that's the good news. The next, immediately following the show, myself and Michael, I will be missing the first 10-15 minutes of the next because I am going to be over to my grandparents' house. I'll be doing the show from over there tonight. We're going to be stolen in here. The Clippers got to 100 points before the Pelicans got to 65, but now the score is, again, relatively close now, so Joakim Noah driving in. Here's Shamit. No. Rebound. No. Joakim Noah out. And there. Okay, now back to some individual stats here. Brandon Ingram is 14. Derek Favors is 12. Zion is 7. Drew Holiday is 4. Lonzo is 7. Josh Hart 5. Redick 11. Jackson Hayes 9. Nickeil Alexander-Walker 12. Frank Jackson is 9. Nicolo Melli is 6. Jackson Hayes 9. All right, there we go. JJ Redick is 11. All right, that's it for the Pelicans. And the Clippers side of things, Kawhi Leonard has 24. Marcus Morris 9. Ivica Zubac 6. Patrick Beverley 9. Paul George 28. Reggie Jackson 15. JaMychal Green 9. Landry Shamet 8. Patrick Patterson 3. Ronnie McGruder 4. Amir Coffey 3. Joakim Noah 2. The only player on the entire Clippers roster without a point is Terrence Mann. Every single other player on the Clippers roster has points. It's Nicolo Melli at the line. He will connect on both. It is unbelievable the Pelicans have managed to make this within 22. I'm genuinely impressed that they have. I mean, at the beginning of the quarter, it was a legitimate, almost legitimate possibility. In fact, almost near guarantee that we would see the Clippers break their franchise record for biggest blowout in the history of the team with a 49-point win. And Alvin Gentry, Zion Williamson sitting there. He cannot wait until the Pelicans fire Alvin Gentry because we all know they probably will, and they definitely should because he has proven numerous times that he is an inept NBA head coach, to say the least. The Clippers have made almost as many three-pointers as the Pelicans have attempted in this game. Minute 47 left, and man, this game has sucked. I mean, it's been bad. 1:45 to play. Get a Melli out to Hayes into Melli. Fader, no good. Rebound brought in by Patterson. A minute and a half left in this bloodbath. Driving in. It's no good. Terrence Mann, the only player on the Clippers that any points, missed that one. He's got one more shot to get some points. A minute 10. So a very nice pass there, and the Pelicans have, God only knows how, made it to 100 points. 121 to 100 now. Joakim Noah, please take a three. Here is a ball knocked out of bounds. Melli knocked it out. Clippers will retain possession. Seriously, how have they made it this to 100 points? It's genuinely impressive. And the Pelicans, with this loss, will go around to the Suns' level of irrelevancy in the playoff contention. It's pretty much impossible for the Pelicans to make the playoffs now. As Joakim Noah driving in, he will be fouled. And hey, to make us all feel better, Joakim Noah is going to shoot free throws for us, so that's always good. It has been 15 months. Before the restart, Joakim Noah had not played an NBA basketball game in 15 months. That is incredible. Joakim Noah at the line, shooting 2. Again, the next immediately following this game, 44 and a half seconds have gone by in this one. He made the free throw. It's 122 to 100. Noah's second free throw. And it will take the shooter's bounce. 123 to 100. 40 seconds left. Only 2 more possessions left in this game. Thank God. Here we go. Here's Alexander Walker for 3. That's good. A 3-pointer. 20-point game. They cut the deficit over half than it was at some point in the third quarter. Joakim Noah's going to drill out the clock as much as he can. Give it to Terrence Mann. There he is. Terrence Mann, that's the only player left in the Clippers without any points. Mann has it. Shot clock winding down. Come on, Terrence. You know you want some points. Here he is. Here's a 3 to get him on the board. He can do it. And with that, not only has every single Clipper ended up on the board, that is 25 3-pointers. That's a franchise record. That is tied for the second most in any game in NBA history. And this game is over. And congratulations to Doc Rivers, because that is win number 939 in his career, passing him for Red Auerbach for 11th all-time in NBA history. I am Josh Berman. I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. But right now, Michael Mursky will be bringing you guys the next here on the next network from me. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, and go Ravens. Fire Alvin Gentry.